Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. Today we're learning from Words for Life, number 82, and I quote, "Being addicted to alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, and stimulants is the same as walking in the sewer wearing leather shoes." Words for Life, number 82. Being addicted to alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, and stimulants is the same as walking in the sewer wearing leather shoes. Thank you, Master Okawa. Okay, another stern sentence, but at first you may be like, what does he mean? So let me explain. What he means is wearing leather shoes means that you bought nice shoes, right? You bought yourself nice shoes. You want to look good in front of other people, or not in a bad way, but you want to show that you got things going right in your life, all right? And you're doing good stuff. But walking in the sewers, in the dumpster, and that means even though you bought such wonderful shoes, if you are addicted to these things, it means that it's such a waste. It's the same thing as if you're walking in the sewers with the brand new shoes, the shiny shoes that you got. So that's the meaning of this. It's a saying, it's a metaphor in Japanese. And I don't know if there is one in English. I looked it up, I couldn't find it, but the meaning is pretty straightforward. So, maybe you thought that in Happy Science, Master doesn't talk too much actually about alcohol, the use of alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, and stimulants. One reason is because he said it so himself. In Japan, we don't really have much of an issue with drugs as we do overseas, like here in America. But when it comes to alcohol, he said that for a social life, a moderate amount is fine. However, if you drink alcohol, you should not meditate, or you shouldn't meditate. Because when you're drunk, it's easier for evil spirits to possess you. And he said that he's never been able to contact high spirits while he had alcohol in his body. Of course, he doesn't drink, but this is when he was still working at the firm, the trading firm. There's a social life. You're asked to go out to drink with your boss or your colleagues. But also at the same time, while he was working, he already had his spiritual eyes opened. He was already awakened to his mission. So this comes from his firsthand experience. You cannot connect with high spirits when you have alcohol in your body. So he asks us to refrain from it. But also at the same time, he's not as strict as to say it's absolutely evil. For like in a social setting, like as a lubricant to be able to get close to others, it's fine. But when it comes to drugs, yeah, he hasn't really said much about it, except what stood out this year was in this Kyoten, The Laws of Hell, Master clearly mentions that you should not do these things because if you do this, it's something that the other people, it will spread. Drugs naturally spread in society and other people, and in your in the group of your friends or people you know. And if it's something that other people shouldn't do, then you shouldn't do it. That was his way of saying his explanation in here. If it's something that other people shouldn't do, then you shouldn't either. And drugs is something that just continuously spreads. So, it's self-evident that it is something you should refrain from. So that's the way. I think he chose his words really very smart. He didn't say that it's completely evil or anything like that, but think smart is what he was trying to say, I think. That was my take after reading The Laws of Hell. Anyhow, going back to today's Words for Life, again, he's helping us rethink. Is it really worth it being addicted to alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, and stimulants? Is it really worth it? Please ask yourself honestly, and then you'll come up with the right answer. Don't waste those shiny shoes. The shininess could be the shining aura that comes from your enlightenment. for Happy Sense disciples, you're working so hard to study the truth, to master the truth. But if you do that stuff, evil spirits, it's easier for evil spirits to creep in, and it's easier for you to break rules because you're already breaking rules most of the times. Even if it's becoming legalized, a lot of them, there's gateway drugs, and it just leads to other bad side, other things. And so don't waste the effort that you've been putting in this discipline. Please think for yourself. Please go back to this sentence. This is the rule given from Lord Alcantara. If you're addicted to it, if you can't get off of it, it's the same as walking in the sewer wearing leather shoes. So those were my thoughts. What did you think? Please let me know in the comment section. I'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye.